Good morning, this is the latest market news. I am Uliana. Asian stock markets are mostly lower on Tuesday, tracking the lackluster cues from Wall Street as well as weaker commodity prices overnight. Investors are also cautious as they await a speech by Federal Reserve Chair Janet Yellen on Friday for clues about the outlook for the US interest rates. The Australian market is rising despite the mixed cues from Wall Street and the fall in crude oil prices overnight. Banks and gold stocks are among the leading gainers. The benchmark ASX 200 index is adding 0.95%. Japan's Nikkei went to the other way and eased 0.2% as the yen held firm on the dollar. In commodity markets, oil remained under pressure after shedding 3% on Monday. Prices retreated from 2-month highs on worries about burgeoning Chinese fuel exports, more Iraqi and Nigerian crude shipments, and a rising US oil rig count. Brent crude lost 53 cents to $48.63 a barrel. It hit a 2-month high of $51.22 on Friday. In forex markets, the dollar slipped a touch to 94.466 against a basket of currencies. The index fell about 1.3% last week on what traders perceived as mixed signals from Fed officials. The dollar drifted as low as 100.03 yen in early trade, but found enough support to clamber back to 100.27. The euro was a shade firmer at $1.1332. Tuesday is a busy day for sentiment data, including the flash estimate of the Eurozone Composite PMI for August. Eurozone Composite PMI 8 GMT. Today's flash PMI data for the Eurozone will provide more context for deciding if the macro outlook is stabilizing after a challenging summer of data updates. GDP growth is still on track to tick lower in Q3, but perhaps the worst has passed and incoming data will lift the projections in the weeks ahead. This month's composite PMI is projected to ease slightly to 53.0 from 53.2 in July. In other words, the implied Eurozone GDP growth rate is still expected to hold a quarterly 0.3% gain, unchanged from Q2's increase. It was the latest market news provided by Arca FX. Goodbye.